Good morning, everybody. A happy inflation day report number, CPI number. Number came in. So what we saw is essentially exactly what the people were expecting. So there was really no surprise for the market. A little bit of volatility in the pre-market, but we didn't really get a big rally, big squeeze, or really huge drop. So it seems that market kind of priced in. SPY seems that between 380 to 400 might stay for the whole year. There's definitely no argument in case for it to go significantly higher, or depending on the earnings season, it might actually stay volatile, but pretty much flat. So I came a little bit late in the morning, unfortunately. Some issues with my bed too, so I kind of missed the trading at the open. But what I noticed that Thor and Paris were trading at the open, so I let them to explain. But what I see here is in the pre-market they did a really nice trading. Paris did a very, very, very nice trading in the pre-market, and then later he got a really nice short at the open on Tesla with the ad on VWAP. So Paris, you want to explain your trade?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, on the pre-market trade, I usually don't trade the pre-markets, but just because today the CPI numbers were due and everything came in line, the stock 123 has been a very important level for the past few days for Tesla. And the thing that I saw before taking the entry, that it did came back below 123, but the sellers were not taking control, and the buyers were trying to hold that price just below 123. And that's what made me take a long using 200 moving average and as a support level. And as soon as it drops, my stop loss was just below the low of that candle, and then continue looking for a break of high of the day, which was above 124.75. I did took partials as the stock moved above. However, I got stopped out at break even in the pre-market as soon as it came back. But 123 continued to be a strong level, and as soon as it opened, it opened below 123. So, and when it opened below 123, it did try to pop up above 123, but there was so much of sellers. Not even a penny moved above 123 on my second trade when I took a shot. So that gave me a conviction that, and plus I was with the trend and I was watching Tesla continuously on the since the P market. I could tell the sellers were now trying to take control on the tape, and that's what gave me a conviction to short using 123 as my stop loss, and take a 1 minute opening range breakdown, and it literally moved $5 with me to 117, and then I added more to the VWAP where 119.5 was selling, and did capture that. But as soon as it came above 119.5, I took my final stop out.
Yeah, that's
And it
excellent.
continued
So
going higher.
it's actually really nice opening range breakdown as well. So, but here's a thing that I want to mention for the recap, guys, is that I later missed this big move. I take a long in this trip, and on this bounce, I took a long. And even though Paris was still short and he was actually adding to his short, I was staying long. Let's watch my trades. And I want to tell you that two traders trade one ticker in completely different opposite direction, but both of them, they make money. So as you see here, like Tesla on a 5-minute chart, you see is a beautiful 5-minute opening range breakdown. By the time that I saw that, I noticed that, okay, I might be a little bit it might be a little bit extended, so I missed this move. But 117.35 is a daily level that I found, and I realized that, okay, there is a potential for a bounce from here. And then I went in to the 1-minute chart, as you see here. So on a 1-minute chart, I went long here, get the first pop, and then I got stopped out at the break even. We did drop to 117.35, but suddenly huge bounce back, huge squeeze, and that was a good signal for me that, okay, if this stock is really bouncing back heavily on a daily level, then there is a potential to go long. Waited a little bit, added more, as saw that it's holding this level. Eventually we got this big move all the way up to 121 here. So this was my kind of the risk. And as you see, the risk to reward was favorable. It's like some sort of a 3-to-1 risk to reward, and I got that. And that's the short that Paris did and profited on that. until he gets out. So as you see, one trader, two traders can trade one ticker in the opposite direction. So then that's totally fine. If you see someone who is long and you're short, it's just, focus on what you are having and how's your trade management and what's your plan and what's your trade book on that. Overall, I kind of expect that Tesla probably doesn't have enough momentum to go green, but the market, when you look at the SPY and Qs, they were really, hovering around the, previous day close. So, market did sell off and bounce back. So I think a SPY around 380 to 400 is a lot of targets of the banks around there. So market is going to probably stay flat for the year. Which is kind of reasonable, because when you have the interest, the risk-free rate of 5%, 5.5%, you can buy the treasury bills and get 5% return. Nobody's really interested in buying the equities, and equities in average, you get you 8% return. So definitely, there is an asset class that nobody's interested in there, especially in 2023, until the rates are going to come down. And if the rates don't come down, then the market is not going to move. So people just keep their money risk-free on the treasury bills. You're out of your mind. You put your money in the stock market right now. That's why the market really doesn't have any momentum to go higher. So Thursday, I think we have the mentorship session by John at 11 in the classroom, and then Thor has the mentorship session in the evening, and looking forward to continue trading, guys. And if you haven't checked the trading terminal, check tradingterminal.com. We have a couple of new upgrades that are going to come in the next week, including a real-time simulator for free for everybody. So looking forward to that. And happy trading, guys. So that was a good trade for me and Paris. Also Thor also had a really nice trade at the open, but I think he's gone. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.